guys, this video is for our 2-year-old room for March week 2, March 14th. I'm pumped about this coming week because a year ago I was making the March week 2 video not knowing that it was going to be the last video that we would make for a really long time. And I just like to remind myself of that because I think before then I really took church for granted, and after this past year I do not ever want to take church for granted again. So thank you guys for serving this week. This month, in the month of March, our bottom line is I can love like Jesus, and our memory verse is love each other as I, Jesus, have loved you. Sorry, can't get that to focus. John 15:12. And moving into our monthly little overview, so our theme is race cars, because in a race car event, they say, start your engines, and then you go, go, go. Well, Jesus kind of tells us to start our engines and then go love the world, and that's what we're called to do. Boys, out. So, week 2, our Bible story is all about how Jesus washed the feet of his disciples, and our story focus is when you love like Jesus, you can be a good friend. So that's what we're talking about all this month. Shut the door, please, boys. Sorry, my kids are, kids. We've had a long day together. Okay, so the first thing that you can do when kiddos, they'll come in, they'll play till about 10 minutes after. Then after you clean up, you're just going to play with bubbles. You can even do this while they're playing with toys. You're going to get the bubbles out. I have the huge tub of bubble wands that will be out for you. And just saying, I'm so excited to play with bubbles, guys. When I blow the bubbles, I want you to pop them with your feet today. So don't use your arms or your hands. Just pop them with your feet, and let's see how many bubbles we can pop. And then when you're done playing, you're just going to say, guys, this week we're going to hear a wonderful Bible story about how Jesus was a good friend and washed his friends' feet. That is crazy. Another intro activity that you can do, that you can have out, or you can do this maybe while some kids are popping bubbles, other kids are doing this, or maybe after you pop bubbles, you put everything away and you do this. You're going to fill this tub up with a little bit of water at the bottom and then lay out some of this dark construction paper. And you're going to use our superhero feet and our baby doll feet, and they're going to get their feet wet with some of the water that's in the bottom of the tub. And then they're going to walk the feet across the paper to make little foot marks on the paper. So you can have a few kids doing that at once with the construction paper that's in there. And you're just going to say, guys, we're going to make footprints. We're going to use our dolls and our superheroes to walk in the water and watch them make footprints. And today we're going to hear a story from the Bible about how Jesus was a good friend and washed his friends' feet. So then at 20 after, you will head out to our preschool large group for this week. When you get back from preschool large group, you're going to do a little memory verse activity called Memory Verse Feet. And it's this blank sheet of paper, and it's got the memory verse down at the bottom, and you're going to have kids stand on the paper, and you're just going to trace around their feet, and then they can color their feet in, and you're going to practice saying the memory verse. Love each other as I have loved you. And we're saying it's as Jesus has loved us. That's how we want to love others. So that's how you're going to practice the memory verse for this week. So it says, okay, first everyone hop off your page. Great job. Now let's hop back on and say our memory verse together. So you'll do that after you trace all of their feet. And then practice saying their memory verse as they hop on and hop off from their feet tracings. And then they can decorate it with crayons. The next activity, super fun. You're going to do parachute. So I have a little cup of blue pom-pom balls, a big red heart, and the parachute here ready to go for you. And what you're going to do is you're going to have the kiddos stand around the parachute, and they're each going to pick up a section. And you'll just do the parachute, and you're going to encourage them to try to bounce the water and the love, okay? So you're going to say, Jesus loves us all so much and teaches us to be a good friend. He washed his friend's feet in our Bible story today, and we're going to pretend that these blue pom-poms are the water, and this heart is Jesus's love, and we're going to bounce them high. And then you're going to play with the parachute. When you're done, just say, Jesus loves us and wants us to love each other too. So who can love like Jesus? I can love like Jesus. Then you're going to do your ending little craft here. You're going to have this little thing that says, I can love like Jesus, and it's all about washing feet. You can use dot markers, or I also have these throw us back to elementary school days scented markers, and kids can use these too just to color in their paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay guys, today we heard a story about how Jesus showed love for his friends. What's the picture on your paper? Yes, it's feet. So we're going to color the feet on your paper. Oh, and then it says we're going to put a bag on it. We're not going to do that. We're just going to color in. So we're just going to color in the legs, and we're going to color in the water. And we're just going to retell the story. So in our story today, Jesus' friends had been walking all day on the dusty road, and their feet were really dirty. Well, Jesus wanted to show them how much he loved them, so he washed their feet. Jesus is so important. Jesus is God's son. You are never too important to love others like Jesus. We can be good friends like Jesus too. So who can love like Jesus? I can love like Jesus. And guys, we are just so hardcore laying the foundation here for that Jesus wanted to show people he loved them, so he served. He's important. He is God's son. What a great foundational teaching this week. So that's what we've got. I will have all this set for you out on the counter. Again, thank you for serving. I pray that we never, ever, ever take church for granted ever again after not having it for so long. We have so many families coming back, and it is super duper exciting. So thank you guys for making it possible and for serving. Love you all so much, and I will see you on Sunday.